Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here at Solana, see what's going on here. We're going to double check a few key factors and just kind of draw out some trend lines, see kind of what's going on here, and help ensure that we pay attention to a few key factors. We're going to look at some liquidation levels and kind of double check that, and kind of just see generally where we're at here with the overall trend, because there are some situations here in which we could very well see the price continue lower. We have seen our, ABC pattern halfway play out. So if this is the B here for our A, then we're going to look for our C to be essentially lower than the most recent 104, 105. I'm not saying to short this coin because of that, but that is definitely a stark reality we got to pay attention to. So if you are new to the channel, welcome on board. Not a financial advisor. Hope you can learn something today. If you do want to become a better trader, again, cryptocash.tech as a site. Link down below. We got an awesome community over here on our Discord. We've also got some really nice profits here. ACP took some nice long profits there, 42% in 6 days. Bitcoin AVAX, those are two shorts from a couple of days ago. Then, of course, Reef, a previous trade we took roughly 5 days ago, got a good 55% there from that as well. So congrats to our community members for some nice consistent profits. Yes, I agree with you. We're not finding every single opportunity, but if you overtrade, that's the path to the dark side, folks. Trust me on this. You want to be careful when you got, we're on the edge of disaster or amazing things with Bitcoin. We got to be kind of careful, okay? So that's kind of where we're at there. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at Solana and just double check here. We got a heavy concentration at 115 or higher, upwards of about 120. Okay, so we are close to that range there, letting me know that, hey, there's a solid chance we could see one more leg up before the price sweeps back down. Okay? So just be mindful of that. Just because, though, keep this in mind too, just because there's a heavy concentration of liquidation above the price action doesn't mean the price is going to necessarily go there either. There's got to be a little other contributing factors. So let's go ahead and see if there are anything of that sort, or if there is anything rather, and kind of just double check that. So daily time frame, quickly to note here, moving averages. We're going to double check this here and see that we are above all moving averages. Okay, so still bullish in the macro, no surprise. MACD is trying to diverge, but it hasn't fully yet. Same thing with stochastic RSI. We're trying to see a stochastic swing to the upside, but it hasn't fully formed. Moving averages, RSIs, money flow index, all looking pretty bullish here. Okay, so again, MFI being high leads me to believe the price should be able to sustain itself here at this point. Again, this is just the macro though. Okay, so if the hourly and the 4-hour tell us a different story, then we got to be honest with ourselves that hey, there might be a shift in momentum. And that daily time frame is changing. Okay, so let's look at this here. 4-hour time frame, stochastic RSI trying to swing down. This is the second swing down. Keep in mind that's much more impactful than the first. And we got traditional RSI hanging out right there at 57 rather. Okay, money flow index is right there with it, so this is not neither bullish or bearish. It is slightly more beneficial knowing that we're on the right side of tracks there. But keep in mind, the price has been on the overextended side here. Again, we ran pretty hard this weekend, all things considered. We don't have any massive overextension here on TD sequential, so with us being above all moving averages, I think we're looking pretty good here. So the truth is Solana is actually quite strong in the overall sense. We have a couple of moving averages, such as the stochastic RSI and the MACD, letting us know that we're losing that momentum and that we could see a shift in momentum here soon. Am I thinking that the price is going to just drop here because of this? No. But I do think that there is potential for us to see a reversal here if we can't get through this key level here, 0.618 fib. Let's double check our volume here as well. We can see we're right in the middle of that volume profile. Okay, second strongest volume profile. If you zoom out a little bit, honestly, this will consistently change no matter where you're at in the charts. But if we do look here, there's the heaviest concentration of volume at the 109 mark. Okay? So if the price does pull back, we can presume that might be a support level, and you'd want to consider taking profits before then if you're going to consider shorting, right? If you don't consider shorting and we're considering a long, there's not a ton of resistance above the price action, and we have a lot of liquidation above too. So I do still feel that Solana has potential to sweep that upper level. So if you're going to consider a short, be very careful. If a lot of it's going to hinge on Bitcoin pulling back. Okay, Bitcoin pulls back, we could see the same from Solana. But honestly, the daily and the 4-hour time frames are not looking too bad here for Solana. If we take a look at the Ichimoku cloud, we can see some early signs here letting us know that a lag and span intersecting with the price action right now kind of just leads us to believe that if you have a long position open, you may want to consider taking profits because the price could turn around. Okay, same thing with conversion line being above the baseline, and then of course with us being over the cloud. There's some bullish qualities here, some beneficial qualities, but it's not like stark reality saying, hey, price action is just going to shoot up from here. It basically is saying that, hey, we've got some nice support level here based on volume and, of course, moving averages such as at 0.5 fib level as well, too, here at about 112. There's a lot of reasons why the price action is going to be more likely to sustain itself and continue higher. We just got to recognize that Bitcoin does pull back. We'll probably see a swift downtrend from Solana. And you can see the same thing here and here. This is what happens when Bitcoin sells off. Okay? It isn't it's highly susceptible to that, but it's not, impervious to Bitcoin retracing. Okay, so just friendly advice: if the price of Solana pulls back, it's likely because Bitcoin's pulling back. But if Bitcoin just kind of stays where it's at, I think we're going to have a solid chance of retesting this upper level here to sweep the liquidity between 115 and 120, and then also, of course, possibly even consider breaking through that resistance there at the 118, 119 mark. Okay. So again, mostly bullish signs here from Solana. Just be careful if you do take a long position, because there's some indications that we're going to see the price potentially pull back, and that is again if Bitcoin pulls back too. So that's just my speculation. Hopefully that makes sense and I described that correctly. If you are new to the channel though, thanks again for watching. Make sure you check out Bitunix Phenomenal Exchange. We're going to have some private trading competitions coming up here soon, $10,000 prize pools. Make sure you use my link to register down below for a no KYC or VPN exchange. I also want to cover this too for my premium group, because we got a lot of questions here as well. Yes, absolutely. You definitely want to be careful taking day trades versus swing trades. Read through my signals guide so you know the difference between the two. They're both very different, and you get a lot of day trade signals at the same time, but you want to watch your trades closely. Don't just set it and forget it. You can do so with my swing trades because they're designed for that specifically. But anyways, just some friendly advice. Be careful how you use that. If you have questions, feel free to reach out. Don't hesitate. We look forward to seeing you in the next video, though. Thanks again for your time. We'll see you soon. Take care.